Hi, I'm Marco, and in this series of videos, or in this video of the series on putting, we're going to do green reading. So green reading is a skill in itself and something that you do need to be able to understand. Now, we're on this green here, and I've laid out some balls here, and I'm going to explain green reading. But green reading 101 is the back of the green on 99.9% of greens is actually higher than the front of the green. Alright, now there's a couple of reasons for that. In the golf course design of any hole, the player has to hit the ball onto the green. So the green designer or the golf course designer has to design the green so the ball can stay on the green. So as I said, 99.9% of the greens, the back of the green is actually higher than the front of the green. So essentially this putt from the front towards the back will, generally speaking, always be uphill. So green reading 101 is if I'm at the front of the green and I'm putting towards the back of the green, I've got an uphill putt. If I'm on the right hand side of a green and I'm putting towards the left hand side of the green, I've got a right to left putt. If I'm on the left hand side putting towards the right hand side, I've got a left to right putt. So essentially speaking, from a green reading point of view, we can divide the green into quarters effectively. So on this side of green, I've generally speaking got an uphill right to left putt. On the other side, I'm going to have an uphill left to right putt. If I'm in that back corner over here, I'll go over this side. If you're in the back corner over there, you're going to have a downhill right to left putt, and if you're in the corner over on the side here, in the back left hand side, you're going to have a left to right putt. Now, that's green reading 101. So people say to me, Mark, I can't read the green. Well, that's the basic way of understanding a green, is the back of the green is always higher than the front. So generally speaking, you understand that. Now, if we actually take this green itself, and if you come around this way just for a second, there, Christian, it's not quite exactly that way once you actually get into green reading, but it's pretty close to it. So what I've got here, and I've got the flag obviously in the hole, we're allowed to putt into the flag in the hole now, is this putt from here is going to be, relatively speaking, pretty straight. So when you watch golf on TV, you will see golf pros and they walk around the hole. What they're looking for is they're looking for the straight putt, or a putt that turns one way or the other. So here, if I stand here, I reckon this putt's going to go pretty straight. Alright, yeah, it's pretty straight, this one. So essentially, if I hit this putt straight at the hole, let's see how good I am. Oh, I missed. That's okay, I'm allowed to miss. So the putt itself though went pretty straight. So if I go 90 degrees to this, that putt over there has to be right to left. This one over here has to be left to right, and the one from the top there has to be actually downhill. So in terms of understanding green reading, it's just working out which quadrant you're in. So this side over here is always going to be a right to left putt. This side over here will always be a left to right. All right? And so when you walk around, or if you see golf pros on TV, they walk around, what they're looking for is where the straight putts is. Now, in theory, that putt is probably not quite exactly straight there. I probably needed to have that one maybe a touch more here. All right, so that's probably a bit closer to being straight. Okay, but not much. It would have been helpful if I started on the right line. So when you're walking around in green reading, what you're looking for is where is a straight putt, or where is a right to left putt. If you can't find a straight one, look for where a left to right or right to left putt is. So if I went to here, I know this putt here is going to be left to right. So if this is left to right, as I go this way, I've got to be getting straighter and straighter and straighter until I find a straight one. At some point I'm going to flip over this side now. The putt is going to be turning right to left. Alright, so work out where you are in which quadrant, and green reading becomes much easier. Now, in terms of the actual green itself, the flatter the green is, alright, most greens are going to have a little bit of slope to it because the water's got to get off the green. The flatter the green is, the less it'll break. So in this case, this one's quite a steep slope on it, so it's going to be quite slow going up the hill. It's going to be obviously a lot faster coming down. But the more I go round to that side, to where this ball is over on our right hand side, the more that putt's going to turn right to left. So the further away from the hole I am, the more it's going to turn as well. So slope comes into effect, and also the distance the ball is from the hole plus the speed of the greens, and that's how you start to work out where you need to aim. As a very general rule, particularly around here, normally whatever you see, double. So if you think the putt's going to turn one hole width or a grip width or something, double it. Alright, because 99.9% of amateurs underread their putts, not overread their putts, and always miss on what we call the low side. So if you're ever in doubt, aim more than what you think, because invariably you've got a much better chance of the ball coming into the hole if you're coming from the high side.